Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to this pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is going to take a look at the next door opening up for you. So if you have not as of yet chosen a card on the table, I would recommend doing that now. Going back to the very beginning of the video, there's a portion of that which I allow you space and time to meditate and choose. There's really nice music there to help you focus. The cards on the table as you see them right now don't have the best lighting, so that's why I recommend going back to the beginning of the video in order to choose your cards. Take as much time as you need to. Pause on the screen if you need to extend your time as well. And if during your selection process you feel led to pick more than one card on the table, by all means pick more than one. Follow your intuition and choose what you feel is necessary for your reading. These readings are timeless, right? So whether you watch at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel an intuitive nudge to watch, there may indeed be a message here for you. But what I always say is that, let's say in case this message doesn't have what you're looking for, maybe have some fun exploring my channel. I have so many pick a cards I've already done. I have a playlist on love and on other topics. You can have fun exploring. Maybe you might find another message in there instead, because I feel like if the universe brought you to my channel, there's probably a reason for it, right? So no coincidences there. So have fun exploring my channel in that way, and I hope you find what you're looking for. So with all of that being said, Star Family, I'm going to go ahead and move these cards out the way and get to your reading of choice. Pile number one, you chose this card here. There is a message on the back of this card, so I'll be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. Also, I did shuffle for all the cards that you choose from. We are looking at the next door opening up for you. So I'm going to start first with the Angel Tarot here. These kind of like are a mix of tarot oracle in a way. So let's see. The next door opening up for you. Pile number one, viewers. The next door opening up for you. And then I also have the Healing with the Angels cards. The next door opening up for you. Let's see. And then I'm going to also grab the tarot. The next door opening up for you. All right. And the Healing with the Angels. No, I'm sorry. The Dreaming Way Tarot. Ah, look at that. The Ace of Wands. This is the Dreaming Way Tarot. Sorry. This is the Angel Tarot, Healing with the Angels, and we have the Dreaming Way Tarot. So let's see. Two more cards. The next door opening up for you. Pile number one, viewers. What is the next door opening up for you? And the reason why I felt led to do this pick a card is because I feel like collectively we're at a threshold, but yet we don't know what's opening up to us. We don't know what's on the other side of that threshold yet. So yeah, let's see what we have here. I'm actually gonna flip this back over, okay? And I'm gonna pull over the oracle first. So let's see what we have here. All right, so we have the King of Water, which is King of Cups, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. And then we have the energy of intention. So I feel like this is saying that you're setting an intention. The next door opening up to you is where you're setting your intention, or maybe you've already set the intention previously, but it feels like the King of Cups knows what's the greatest, I'm hearing the greatest asset on his heart, or maybe the greatest desire of the heart. It has to do with an intention, maybe a manifestation you've set. So the next big door that's opening up to you is because of an intention you've set. It's because of something you've set on your heart. And now the universe is going to open that door for you, I feel, to bring it to you. Like we already saw the Ace of Wands here, and it could be that this next big door gets opened up to you because you've been inspired, right? Ace of Wands, with a big bright idea. And maybe it's through this idea that the universe then delivers the intention to you. It feels like the Ace of Wands is saying that when you get the divine nudge, the inspired action, the big bright idea, that's literally going to be the catalyst to bring an intention on your heart to you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Alrighty then, we have the Fool, risk-taking. I just heard adventure. That's not normally a card that I associate with adventure, but that's what it's giving me. So I feel like this is saying the adventurous part is maybe to keep an open mind. If a big bright idea comes through, if you're divinely inspired in a certain direction to maybe take a certain action or start something new, interesting, fresh, maybe unfamiliar to you, see it as an adventure. Because this idea, this nudge is the catalyst to bring an intention to you, and it may require that you take a risk. But I feel the Fool is saying to have fun with it and to leave preconceived notions behind you as far as where it could lead or what it can bring to you. Also, sometimes we have preconceived notions about what could go wrong. And a lot of times we worry for nothing because half the stuff we worry about doesn't even happen. So it's kind of like saying, let all that worry and baggage of worry, let it go. And I guess the feeling of that is coming from the fact that, you know, the Fool, when you look at the card, he doesn't ever really carry much with him. He only has a little satchel. And that's symbolic of him not carrying a lot of weight on his shoulder as he enters into new territory, as he takes a new journey, as he leaps into something new. So yeah, this idea, this nudge from spirit, when it comes, it's going to be the very catalyst you need to launch something off the ground, to start something new. And it's going to require that you probably take a risk. But the feeling with the Fool is here to have fun with it, because it's going to be a little bit of an adventure, and it's going to lead you into new territory, maybe unfamiliar territory, but don't let the baggage of fear and worry keep you from doing it, because it's actually going to be what you need to help bring an intention that you set on your heart towards you in that way. It says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Well, open your heart and mind to the possibilities. It says trustworthy and heartfelt energy and advice, right? Well, this is basically saying if spirit is nudging you, trust the nudge that you're getting. Feel it in your heart as, you know, if it feels right, that's probably because it's right. So sometimes we allow fear and worry to keep us from trusting what our heart knows it needs to do. Or it keeps us from taking the leaps that we know we need to take. So the next big door that's opening up to you has to do with something maybe creative, an action or something that you need to do, a big idea that you must act upon. Maybe for some of you, taking your life and your journey and maybe your creative endeavors and goals in a whole different direction. The Fool is on a journey. Sometimes I can see that as traveling. So I don't know if you're looking to maybe relocate or something like that. I am getting the vibe of that. But if this is what your heart knows it wants, and this is the intention that you've set for yourself, well, it's asking you to act upon that intention, to take action in the direction of that, to follow those nudges from spirit, because there's a reason why you've been inspired to do that thing, to launch that idea, to take a risk in this way. The next big door that's opening up to you has to do with an intention you set on your heart. And this is the way that spirit is going to bring it to you, is what this reading is saying. Oh, I love that. And I'll tell you why. Because remember when I was saying how the Fool carries nothing on his back? He is free to explore. The weight of the past does not keep him from opening new doors for himself or taking a new journey, a new path where he needs to. The Judgment is literally, to me, for one, a wake-up call, okay? A call to action, Ace of Wands. I say that because of the trumpets. So you are getting the call to action. You are getting a nudge coming up around the corner here for you. It's going to require that you take the leap, yes. But it's also requiring you to let go and release in order to do it. That is the Judgment energy. It's a rebirth energy. It's letting go. It's freeing yourself up of energy that maybe would hold you back or hold you down or keep you stuck. It's a very liberating energy with the Judgment. It asks you to release and let go and be reborn and renewed. So for some of you, the next door that's opening up to you is a rebirth, a reinvention of sorts. And we see all this new energy on the table with the Ace and the Fool. So there's something about you with the Judgment card also in this next chapter or door that's opening up to you that's going to change you. Because the Judgment is that it's a change and transition, transitionary card. We have a lot in the tarot, right? We have the Judgment, the World, the Death, the Tower. I'm probably missing a few, but you know what I mean? Like all the, oh, the Wheel, right? Those are all cards of change and transition in that sense. And the Judgment energy comes through to free you up of something so you can be renewed and restored. It is kind of like the phoenix that rises from the ashes in a way. Is kind of the way I see that card. A lot of times because the people in that card are rising up from their tombs. So yeah, it's going to, you know, the next door that's opening up to you has to do with an intention, but it's going to require that you do something on your part to free yourself up so you can pursue it, so you can take action, so you can release yourself of any fears and worries and things that will hold you back or keep you in the tomb of your old self or your old way of thinking, being, and doing, right? Keep you stuck in those patterns. Well, the Judgment energy, the people have risen up from the tombs. They have released themselves of those patterns and paradigms, and they've been renewed, restored, and now they're different people. You see, so it's going to require that you release the old version of you, or maybe bring something to a close in order to pursue the way that Spirit has inspired you. But just know that the next chapter, the next door that's opening up for you is trying to lead you to an intention on your heart. And that King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be you, or the energy you're taking on at this time. But just know that the King of Cups knows what his heart wants more than anything. He sits confidently in touch with his self, his heart, his intuition, his inner being, his inner knowing. And this next door that's opening up for you, it's going to require that you trust that more than anything. Because it's that very trust in oneself, in one's intuition, in one's nudges from Spirit that's going to be required for you to take this leap, to take that action. And to release things of the past that would maybe even keep you from receiving your intention. Because really, it feels like the only thing that could keep you from it is you. Is any fear that you might still carry. Or any worries that might weigh you down or back or hold you back, right? I feel like that Ace of Wands is lighting the fire underneath you to get you motivated, to get you going, to get you acting upon and taking action where you need to. And again, keep an open mind, be adventurous about it. You know, go in with an open-minded heart as far as where this can lead you. Because the minute that Spirit lights the spark of the divine within you, gets that flame burning, you're going to have to act upon it. You're not going to be able to sit on your hands. It's going to be almost a compulsion, right? Is that the right word? Yeah. You're going to have to do it. So be ready for that. I feel that that's a good thing, though, because the Ace of Wands is showing us, you know, with the little leaves growing from the card, is showing us that there's growth in this new experience that you will, or this new adventure, this new journey you will take in pursuit of an intention. Because I'll give you an example. It's like we set the intention in our mind, in our heart, in our subconscious. We visualize, you know, we set that intention. And then eventually the universe lines everything up so then we can physically, I guess, take action. And that's what this is feeling like. It's like the next door is opening up to you is the universe lining you up with the very thing that you need in order to take action on a desire on your heart, on an intention that you set. And we see the fire for it. We see the desire for it with the Ace of Wands. And we know that you hold it on your heart with the King of Cups. We see the will and the determination also with the Ace of Wands. because that is passion, pursuit, right? And will, determination, motivation with the wand. And it's the beginning of it. It's the door. It's literally an open door, brand new energy, really, with the Ace of Wands that's allowing this to happen. So I love that it's an ace because it's confirming that there is a new door opening up to you. And what it's trying to do is align you with your heart's intention. Super positive. All right, let's see if we can get a Making Magic card here. And yeah, I feel like it's also when you walk through this door as it's presented to you, and spirit requires that you take action upon it and follow your gut and take the leaps where you need to and trust the journey, it's going to change things with that judgment. It's going to change you. But I feel like the Fool is saying next to the Judgment card that it's meant to. This journey is meant to change you. So have fun. Enjoy the ride is the feeling that this is giving. And I also have this card, but let's see. All right, so it says little luxuries generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. Okay, so your experiences are going to be up-leveling. Your surroundings are going to be up-leveling. So maybe something on your heart that you've intended has to do with an upgrade somewhere in your experience and in your surroundings, physical. Maybe, like I said, I was getting vibes of location changes, maybe with the Fool. And sometimes it could be a job change, especially if it's creative, passion, purpose, right? So yeah, there's something that's going to be upgrading you and your experience, your surroundings, what you do even, especially if it's work. And that's positive, right? I think all of us, with the way things are right now, I think we all could use a little bit of help that way. So yeah, I think this is positive. So expect better things, better surroundings, maybe a better job, maybe a better home, you see, better location. Improvement is kind of what that's giving me. Up-leveling and improvement. And maybe that's what your heart has been desiring in some area of your life. But it's going to require that definitely things change and that you allow for the change and be open to what it can bring. And also that you activate this change for yourself too by taking the leaps where you need to. So let's see what this card says. Well, what do you know? Hold on here. It says, Nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap. No freaking way. Do you see that? I'm going to zoom in here. There we go. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. Don't crawl back and hide. Do you see that? Like I said with the Fool, he takes leaps. And the beautiful thing about him is that he doesn't carry the weight of the past with him because it can hold him back. He has to release the worry, the weight of the worry and the fears, or he won't go. The weight of that stuff will keep him from trying, will keep him from taking leaps, will keep him from traveling and taking a new journey or a new path where he needs to. So nomads do travel. I think the Fool is nomadic in that way, right? Because all he has is this little satchel and he's like la-di-da on his way. He's going to just explore and adventure where and how he feels he's led to. And he has the dog, which is, spirit at his side in that way. I feel like, I don't know, some people might not agree with this, but I do feel like, God, Creator, Great Spirit gave us dogs. I mean, think about the word dog. If you spell it backwards, it's God. It's like, I feel like they are so special it's like they are this just precious little thing that's at our side to, I don't know, just guide us and guard us. I don't know. I feel like a special affinity with dogs. I like cats too. But dogs have always been significant in my life since I was a little girl, and I can't picture my life without one. Just put it that way. And I feel like that's just an extension of Great Spirit at our side through our companions, you know, cat, dog, or otherwise. So I feel like this is also kind of hinting at the fact that you're going to take this journey, but you're not going to do it alone. You're going to have guidance. You're going to have protection. You're going to have spirit at your side. You're not going to falter that way. There's always someone looking out for you. So I know you might have fears to take leaps and try something new and to go in a different direction where, you know, you feel nudged to, but you're not going to be alone. That's why I said, so take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. No, no, no. Because you'll keep yourself from doing it, right? But just know that this journey, when you do take the leap, it's going to change everything. And you're going to want it. You're going to be glad it changed everything, is what this is feeling. So that's the next door that's opening up for you. It has to do with taking a new journey into a new way of living, a new way of being, trying new things, expanding yourself through those experiences, and changing through them as well. And it has to do with a great intention that you've had on your heart. And know that it's going to upgrade you in ways that you probably didn't anticipate. So let's go ahead and grab a final oracle message for you, pile number 1 viewers. Let's see what the final message is for you. I'm using the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Final message for pile number 1 viewers. Okay, I just want one. Get cards that are sticking together. Is that a single card? Yes, it is. All right, let's see what we have here. Whoa, voyage. Alrighty, so there you go. I mean, the Fool is taking a trip, right? It is taking a voyage, a journey. Let's see what it says. Find it in the book. Hold on, I almost have it. There we go. Okay, it says, humpback whales make the longest journey of any mammal. They travel 14,000 miles, 22,000 kilometers every year. They spend the summer months near polar regions, and in the winter they journey towards the equator to tropical waters. Among some native tribes, whales are considered to be protectors of travelers and journeyers, as well as guardians of the sea. Now, isn't that funny how I was talking about the energy of the dog, right? Being a faithful companion, you're not going to do it alone. It is a guardian, a guide, right? It says this card indicates that no matter what your journey is and where it takes you, you have protectors at your side. So there you go. Total confirmation of that, right? It says the sacred landscape wants you to know, get ready. You're about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn or an outer voyage to a distant land. Remember, I was getting the vibe of traveling, maybe literally or figuratively, maybe relocating for some of you. It says it might be a project or idea that is coming to life. Ace of Wands, okay? But most certainly you are an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? The intentions that you've set in your heart for yourself, right? Bear with me. There we go. It says, this is the time to make it happen. Get prepared. Have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. That is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Again, remember the adventure I was mentioning to you. So it says, remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. So the King of Cups, I feel, does have a clear intention of what it wants on its heart. And that's the next door that's opening up for you. It's in regards to an intention that you've set on your heart, but it's going to require that you take a journey, whether literal or figurative. But just know, like the dog in the card or the whale, being a protector or guardian, you're not going to do it alone. You're safe and you have protection at your side while you journey into this new chapter of your experience. So get prepared, get ready, okay? So this is your reading, pile number 1, viewers. I hope that this has helped you in some magical way. If you feel that it is connected for you, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I do really appreciate hearing from all of you. To support this channel, like, share, subscribe. Maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also check me out on Etsy. Link to my Etsy store is in the description box. I have personal readings there, as well as STARSEED t-shirts I design, as well as crystal jewelry I make by hand on my free time. So pay me a visit whenever you feel like it. Take care. I wish you the very, very best. Much love, and always keep shining. Pile number 2, viewers, this is your card. There's a message on the back of this card, and I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. I did shuffle for these cards that you choose from. So let's go ahead and get started with the Angel Tarot, which kind of acts as a tarot oracle deck in this deck here. I also have the Healing with the Angels I'll be using, as well as the Dreaming Way Tarot. So we are looking at the next door opening up to you. So let's see, what will that next door bring, right? What will it entail? The next door opening up to you. Pile number 2, viewers. What is it all about? You know, one card here. Okay. I also have, again, like I said, the Healing with the Angels cards. The next door opening up to you. Pile number 2, viewers. What will the next door opening up to you bring? And then I have, again, the Dreaming Way Tarot. The next door opening up to you. Pile number 2, viewers. See if we can get 3 cards. Whoa, okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. See if we can get 2 more. And if I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. I want to pull over these first before I pull over the tarot, but let's see. All right, so we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is the power, creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. And divine timing. Oh, I love that. All right, so these 2 cards right off the bat are saying that it looks like with the 3 of Pentacles, the next door that's going to be opening up to you is one that you've worked hard for, or that you've put a lot of your energy and elbow grease into to make happen. It could be goal related, creative endeavor related, work related, career related. But there's something that you've been building up towards and you've been working on for quite some time. And it's about time that you get noticed for what you bring to the table in that aspect of your life. For some of you, even, you know, you could be working on yourself, building yourself up, creating a foundation for yourself in preparation of, you know, maybe one day receiving love. And that could be the next door that's opening up to you. And I say that as well because that Knight of Cups can talk about love offers being brought your way or coming towards you, but it could also be something on your heart that's headed towards you as well. So there's a couple different scenarios that I'm seeing in here, but the next door that's opening up for you has to do with you finally getting seen, finally getting noticed, whether it be in your work, your career, for your talents, maybe because you have something to offer when it comes to love and people finally noticing you and wanting to work with you, wanting to create something with you, wanting to build something with you. The time is now, right? It's saying the doors that are opening up to you now are in alignment with the divine timing, and it's just all arriving when it's meant to in that way. These people, places, things, and scenarios are arriving for you to help lift you up, boost you up, give you that leg up where you need it right on time. So if you've been hustling, if you've been working towards your goals, if you've been putting in the work, the energy, the love, the labor into something creative, career-driven, goal-related, or otherwise, well, the time for you to get the recognition, long overdue recognition, is now. It's all been building up to this. And that's what's coming through this new door or this next chapter of your journey. Everything that you've worked for can now be yours, is what this is saying. And the time is right to receive it. Also, the beautiful energy of the divine timing card has the arrow. A lot of times the energy of the arrow can talk about focus. It can talk about the things that we aim for, or, you know, we shoot for our goals type of thing. So it does feel like the next door that's opening up to you is where you will be landing your mark. You will be making your mark, maybe making an impression on others. It may be in your place of work, you know, getting that recognition for, I guess, your talents, your gifts, you know, the abilities that you bring to the table. And it's like people finally noticing you and maybe offering you a leg up in a sense of a promotion or recognition or something like that. And it could also be that, you know, for one, Cupid arrows also hit you as well with that Knight of Cups that could be coming towards you. They want to build something with you. You want to create something with you if it's love. So I feel like things are going to start popping off for you soon. That's the next door that's opening up for you, where you start to get seen in more ways than one in different areas of your life. And the timing is right for this now. So your hard work, the way you've built yourself up, that has not gone in vain. It's just, it was working its way up to this moment, is what this is saying. So now these things can come towards you. These, I feel, even opportunities can come at you. And it's like you can finally make your mark, make your impression, and kind of be seen. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I love it. The World. That's an energy of success. Okay. Successful completion. And yeah, I mean, the divine timing card is pointing at, you know, all this is culminating into this moment, right? And that's the energy of the World. The World is also a graduation card. So there is a level up energy in that as well. And it's like divine, sometimes it can talk about divine orchestration, right? Because it's like everything was building up to this one moment where now it's like, bam, you land your mark, you hit your target, you know, your focus pays off, your energy, your hard work pays off, the power of, you know, your creativity gets amplified. People start recognizing, seeing you for what you bring and what you have to contribute to the greater good of your situation, your work, or maybe, you know, your surroundings. And it's like finally people are noticing you and it's paying off. The time is now for you to be seen. And it's like all that work that led up to this moment, it was what it was doing was molding you and shaping you and teaching you, is what this is saying with the World energy. And helping you to level up. I feel like helping you to grow through that process of becoming. But let's see. Look at that. Oh boy. All right. So that's a little bit of a doozy, right? Because you have the World energy and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is basically saying successful completion of the cycle with the World. And then we also have energy of the Wheel of Fortune, which also brings unexpected changes. So graduation, leveling up, congratulations, successful completions, achievement of something with the World. Absolutely. Maybe in regards to something on your heart, something you've been desiring, something you've been slowly but surely working towards with the Three of Pentacles and moving towards with the Knight of Cups. And it's where your focus has been, right? With the arrow. You're about to land something, achieve something. And I feel that that Wheel of Fortune is saying when this happens, right, it's all leading up to this divine moment of timing. It was all happening when it was exactly as it was supposed to, when it was supposed to happen. But the feeling is when this all pops off for you, the Wheel of Fortune is telling us it's going to change and shift everything in maybe ways that you didn't expect. Also, Wheel of Fortune can tell us that these things are happening when we least expect it, or in ways that we least expect them to. We definitely see something coming towards you here. And just know that it's going to change things with that Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, that card oftentimes says that when, you know, something shifts and changes, we're not going to be the same afterwards. So we got to be prepared for the way that the wheel turns, because some things fall off the wheel, come to a conclusion, right? The World card talks about ending sometimes. So does the wheel, talks about transition and change. So it's like where one thing ends, something new can hop on. Something new can come towards you. Those new doors can open to you. So I feel like for some of you, the next door that could be opening up to you is where, you know, you get that level up in your job. You get that promotion, that recognition in your job because the timing is right for it. And it could be that maybe you have to leave an old position in order to accept and receive the offer of a new one. But it could be that the new one that's coming towards you is more in alignment with your heart's desire in that way. And it's going to shift and change things in a positive direction for you as a result of accepting it. So that's just one, like, you know, very mundane, real life kind of scenario where this can play out. For others of you, it's like, you know, you've been working hard towards your goals. You've been giving it all your heart and soul with that Knight of Cups. You've been slowly moving forward towards, you know, your desires. And it's like, it's been a slow process to arrive at something you've been desiring. For some of you, it could be a manifestation in that way. And it's like through the process of arriving at this, you know, you've learned, you've grown, you leveled up in your experience. You've graduated like on a soul level in that way. And now it's time for all that energy that you've put into, you know, the things that you've wanted for yourself to now start to accumulate, right? There's a culmination point here in this reading where it's like finally all these things start to come through and the Wheel of Fortune then brings them to you. For others of you, it's the divine timing of love in your life after you've worked on yourself. That's the next door, right? Where it's like love finally enters your world, into your life. But again, the Three of Pentacles, you know, it's things coming together. Whenever I see the number 3, it's that. It's manifestation, growth, creativity, expansion, and things, people, places, and scenarios coming together. So it's like kind of giving me the vibe that, you know, the work that's involved in the Three of Pentacles for some of you is work that you did on yourself. You've leveled up and graduated on a soul level. You've stayed true to yourself and your focus and, you know, the things that you wanted for yourself or the things that you've envisioned for yourself. And the timing is right now. So, you know, as you worked on yourself, you can now attract in the kind of love that's going to appreciate the person that you've become. That's going to complement it. You know, complement this version of you that you've worked on becoming. You know, it's like you've leveled up in a way. It says high quality in the Three of Pentacles card, right? So it's like you've leveled up into a high value person. You've leveled up your experiences that way or through your experiences, and you've become a very high value person. So it's like now people are going to recognize that high value, whether that be in, you know, love, business, goals, or otherwise, you know, or career. And it's like now is the time to receive these things or to have these things come into your life, these people. You know, it's because you've up-leveled your energy, your frequency, your value. And now it's time to get recognized for this. And if it's love coming your way, the universe and the Wheel of Fortune basically is smacking you guys together. It's kind of where worlds collide, like literally, right? With these two cards. You're about to collide with something or someone that you've been desiring on your heart, and the time is right for it now. You're hitting your target. That's the next door that's opening up to you. You're about to hit your target. In more ways than one. In a successful way. You know, so just know that the hard work you've been putting into yourself, your goals, your endeavors, your career, none of that's been in vain. It's taught you stuff with the world energy. You've successfully, you know, grew from that experience. You're ready to close out the chapter of that growth and that labor that you've put into yourself or your ambitions. And now it's time to open up a new door to receive, kind of like, it's giving me vibes of receiving the fruit of one's labor. Just know that things are going to change after this. Once these things, offers, opportunities come towards you, it's going to change a lot. And yes, the next door may require that you let something go to let this new thing in, but you're not going to be mad at doing it. That's the thing. You're not going to be mad at doing that. The feeling is here, you're going to be very much receptive and in flow with that Knight of Cups to open your heart to the possibilities of what this can bring when it comes through. Again, I feel that the Wheel of Fortune is saying it could come in like a curveball unexpectedly. It might even turn your world around. You know, sometimes love can do that to us. Sometimes the manifestation of a goal can kind of turn our world upside down. Maybe the offer of a new job can do that to you too, but you're not going to be mad at it. You're going to be happy to receive and accept it, because if it took this long and you got to this point, that's because that's when it was right for you. The divine timing card is telling us that these things are aligning for you and opening up to you right as they should be. No sooner, no later. So the feeling with this reading is saying to accept your good and know that the time is right. Maybe the time is right to move forward towards these things. I see, I'm looking at this card here and I see the beautiful butterfly. That talks about transformation, metamorphosis. And in order to get to the point of the world, you would have had to have gone through that process to now successfully conclude that journey. And look how, wise and, he looks like he's experienced things and he's lived a life, you see. So yeah, it's like whatever the last chapter taught you, be thankful for what it taught you and brought you, because it's getting you to this point where now you can receive something else, something new, something that you've been focused on with the arrow energy and the divine timing card. And the Wheel of Fortune is ready to shift things around, change things around, to bring it to you. The advice with the Wheel of Fortune card is to just go with the flow, allow these things to, kind of play themselves out a bit. Like I always say with that card, to try to be neutral observer when you receive that card. That's basically hinting at the fact that things are shifting and changing around you. And it's just like, go with the flow of these changes. Don't try to force anything. Allow them to play out as they will. Because a lot of times the universe is just taking the wheel and trying to guide you in a direction that you need to be in to receive what you need to receive. And we definitely see with the Knight of Cups something coming towards you. And it could be something that you've been wanting on your heart for some time. And welcome in the changes that are coming through to bring it to you, is the feeling here. So the next chapter, or next door that's opening up to you has to do with the divine timing, the divine orchestration, a culmination point of something that you've been working towards or building yourself up to receive or arrive at or be prepared for in that way. And the Three of Pentacles, that card says be a team player. Well, a lot of times, like I said, the number 3 itself can talk about things, people, places, the universe bringing things together on your behalf as a number energy, right? And we also have the 21 here of the world, which 2 + 1 is 3. I could also tell you to look up the number 2110 or 211 based on the cards on the table to see if that helps with anything. I'm not rolling dice for angel numbers in this reading, just letting you know. But definitely look up the number 2110 or 211 to see what that brings to you. But I just feel like you're reaching a pinnacle here where everything you've been working towards is about to head your way, and it's because the divine timing is perfect. That's the next door that's opening up to you, bringing you or aligning you with everything you've been working towards or working on yourself to become. And yeah, it's time to kind of graduate from the last chapter of your journey and be prepared for the changes that are headed your way. So this next door it's opening up to you is bringing with it some changes for sure, but it's also bringing you with the Knight of Cups something on your heart. And it's because the universe is orchestrating these things to line up for you right as they need to be. All right, I have a Making Magic card here. I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm going to also pull over your Divine Door. And then also grab a final oracle for the Sacred Destiny Oracle, or from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So let's see. So let's start with this first. Okay, so it says Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. I like that. If you're getting an upgrade or up-leveling or some kind of advancement or successful achievement with the world here that changes everything, you know, the 3 of Pentacles as well, because you've been working for it. This is saying that the next door that's opening up to you is going to bring in some extra income. It's going to bring in more money. And if you're getting a promotion in your job or you're pursuing a creative endeavor, it could definitely bring that for you. Also 555 also is an angel number. It could talk about changes, right? So yeah, I think that the next door that's opening up for you is going to definitely bring some changes, but it's also going to bring increase and an upgrade and an up-leveling, okay, in your situation. So if you've been wanting more money, you know, it could be that a creative endeavor that you know, that you want to pursue, or that is now the right time to pursue, brings you exactly that. Not only would it put you in alignment with your heart, but it's also going to help you pay the bills. You see what I'm saying? So that's always positive. If it's a work situation, people are finally recognizing you for your talents, your gifts, and they want to promote you or lift you up and provide you with more income through your hard work or for your hard work. They want to recognize you for that by, you know, giving you that opportunity. So yeah, I mean, leveling up, more increase in your life, that's always good. Expect some changes to come your way as a result of these things, but the time is so right for it. So I feel like to say enjoy the changes that are headed your way, because they seem of a very positive nature, a successful way, in a successful way, right? Things are changing in a successful way is what I want to say. All right, so let's see. Okay, look at that distant dream. The distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare dream it, so it must be. Okay, so remember I was saying that for some of you, you've been working towards something and you've been putting your energy and your focus into that. And maybe it's, you know, been a building up process. Well, there's a culmination point. So for some of you, it's a culmination point where now you're about to have a dream come true. You're about to make your mark, land your mark. Again, the arrow, right? All the energy that you've been putting into yourself, your focus, you're building yourself up, or your work, or whatever it is that you've been doing, you've been hustling for, you've been laboring toward, that you've been giving your heart to. You know, it could be for some of you with the number 3 energy, it could be definitely a manifestation, a creation, right? That's what the 3 is. Creation, manifestation, expansion, the coming together of things, whether it be people, places, or scenarios. And it could be that these things are coming through now to help align you with a dream come true. And it does feel like it says, what does it say? The distance calls your heart to roam free as you dare dream. So it must be. So I feel like the timing is right to make a dream come true. For some of you, that's an upgrade in your career. For some of you, that's an accomplishment of a goal. For some of you, that is more increase in your money, your finances, and your comfort level. For some of you, it's love. You know, only you know what the desire of your heart is. But I feel like the next door it's opening up to you is the universe actually moving you in the direction of it and helping you to collide with these things that are on your heart and successfully arrive at them too, while allowing you to close doors so you can open up other ones where these things reside. So for some of you, you are about to make a dream come true. And that's what the next door holds for you. So let's see if we can get a final oracle card here using the Sacred Destiny. Final oracle message for pile number 2. Whoa, what was that? Okay, well, look at that. I said there was going to be change. Definitely. You have it here, and now you have it here. So double confirmation. Let's see what the card says. I'm going to look that up for you. change. All right, it says dancing clouds. Throughout time, people have looked to the heavens for signs, and in the ever-changing movement of the clouds, they have seen shapes and forms that seem to be direct messages from the Creator. Clouds are shapeshifters. Their essence is the same, but they can change from mist to rain, to ice to snow, to water. This transient nature of clouds lends the understanding that life is transitory and ever-changing. So yeah, be prepared for some changes that the next door is going to open to you. So let's see. The sacred landscape wants you to know it's okay to change your mind. It's all right to change directions. You don't need to be consistent. This is the time to put the needs and expectations of others aside and listen to the beat of your own drum. You don't need to follow tradition. Create your own traditions. You are free to express yourself and let your spirit fly. Yes, be daring. Go beyond predictable behavior. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean that it needs to continue to be done that way. It says here, you can't control the exact circumstances. Hold on, let me get in a zoom because it's like, yeah, there we go. You can't control the exact circumstances of your life, but you can control what meaning you give to them. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to be carefree, wild, and unpredictable. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can bring unpredictable changes, unexpected things, right? But yeah, I mean, if it does, like, don't be afraid of that, because I think what it's doing is just aligning you, right, in divine timing with where you need to be, with who you need to be, with what you need to be doing. And it's going to help you make a dream come true. And if it requires that you do something out of the ordinary, or maybe something even outside of your comfort zone, don't be afraid of that either. I think this is saying to just trust yourself, right? Trust yourself in that way, to promote the change for yourself, you know, when the opportunity presents itself. So this is your reading, pile number 2. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way. Again, don't forget to look up those angel numbers. I gave you 2110, right? Or 211. Also 555. But if you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Also consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also visit my Etsy store. Link is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, personal readings upon availability. I even have Starseed t-shirts that I designed myself. So yeah, have fun exploring if you have a chance. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 3, this is your card. There is a message on the back of that. I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading as I get more cards on the table. I also did shuffle for the cards that you choose from. We are looking at the next door that it's opening up for you. So the next door that's opening up for you, and in order to get the reading started, I have the Angel Tarot, which is a very interesting deck because it kind of acts as an oracle and a tarot deck. So let's see. We're going to start off with one of these cards. I also have Healing with the Angels I'll be using, as well as the Dreaming Way Tarot. So let's see. The next door that's opening up for you, pile number 3, viewers. Let's see if we can get one card. The next door opening up for you. Okay. And then Healing with the Angels. The next door opening up for you. Pile number 3, viewers. What is the next door that's opening up for you? Okay, there's actually 2 cards there. And then I have the Dreaming Way Tarot. The next door opening up for you. Pile number 3, viewers. So you can get 3 cards for this reading. Okay, there's 1. 2, 3. And if I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. Let's go ahead and start off with these cards first. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So the next door that's opening up to you or for you is going to bring you some definitely good news. I always look at the Page of Wands as the town crier, okay? And it's also the initiation of something. So it's the first step in the direction of a goal, an ambition, something that you feel driven toward in that way, something that you're fired up about, maybe something in regards to your creativity or creative endeavor or the pursuit of a passion. So let's see. Healing and study. Okay, I kind of like this because the study card is indicating that you could be learning something new. Pages are usually students of life. So that does fall in line. But I feel like the next chapter that's opening up to you is going to put you on the path to learn something new, but is also going to put you on the path to some kind of healing. I don't know, maybe you will be a healer in the next chapter of your life when this new door opens up for you. But I also feel like what this is saying is that you learning something new or beginning something new is going to help you to heal something, maybe heal a root issue that maybe you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, let's say if, I'll give you an example. Let's say if you pursued a certain career or you have a certain job and you've never felt satisfied or happy doing that thing, you get the idea downloaded from Spirit, let's say, or Spirit nudges you to pursue something new and take up a new field of study, which then kind of puts you on the path to purpose or initiates, you know, some kind of dormant creativity in you. And as a result of pursuing this new thing, it heals the dissatisfaction that you had in that previous situation, doing that previous job or whatnot. Do you see what I'm saying? It has a way of renewing you or healing something that maybe you weren't quite happy with. Maybe you'll be happier, right, in this next chapter of your journey, doing something totally different or brand new. And it'll heal any dissatisfaction or discomfort that you have been dealing with because you were stuck doing something you just weren't happy doing. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like that Nine of Swords is saying you might be stressing out over pursuing this new thing. Maybe because some of your fears, what's funny is, remember I was saying how, you had that dissatisfaction maybe, or you weren't happy doing that thing. It just wasn't aligning with your passions or your purpose. I say passions and purpose because the Page of Fire or Page of Wands. And maybe it could be that, if it wasn't that it was totally dissatisfying, it just was stressing you the hell out, right? And it could be that you taking up something new will help you heal those worries, those fears, and those stresses. So whatever was causing you that angst of the Nine of Swords, that's going to get healed in this next chapter when this new door opens up to you. There is definitely, with the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity coming your way. And that Page of Wands is going to get fired up to pursue it. And I feel all the stresses, the worries, the angst, the frustration that you've been feeling, maybe in your current situation, that's all going to get healed. We have the healing card. We also have the Nine of Swords, which is talking about the worries and the stresses, anxieties that we feel in our current situations at times. Our mindset sometimes can get overwhelmed, right? But I feel that the universe is going to open a door to you that's going to bring you some good news. It's going to soothe your worries, your concerns, and any fears that you have. And it's going to present you with an opportunity. And for some of you, this opportunity could take you down a new field or path of study or work or career, because we have Pentacles on the table. It could also take you down a new path where you pursue a creative passion or purpose. It's definitely going to require that you learn something new, that you try something new. Page of Wands, right? Study card. but it's going to be the first step that you need in the right direction to help put your worries and your fears and your stresses aside. Because we have that 10 of Pentacles here. And that's saying that this opportunity, when it comes through with the Ace of Pentacles, is going to offer you a brand new, fresh start. It's going to open a new door to new beginnings, definitely, because it's an ace. And it's going to put you on the path to create something with the Page of Wands that's very tangible with the earth energy of the Pentacles. Tangible, realistic, and help you to invest in something new altogether so you can get rid of your stresses. If you have stresses about finances, you know, it's going to heal that. Whatever this new opportunity is, whatever this good news is, it's going to help heal those worries, those concerns in that department as well. Because the 10 of Pentacles is, look at the progress. You go from an ace to, you go from the Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. So it feels like there's going to be a leveling up along the way. When this new door opens up to you, it's going to help you to step through to receive an upgrade, an increase, a healing to your work situation, your finances, in regards to your goals, maybe any dissatisfied, unhappy, stressed out energy you've been experiencing. It's going to help you put that behind you. So I also say to you with the Nine of Swords, don't be scared to invest in a new field of study or in a new idea with the Page of Wands, creative endeavor. If you feel led to, this could be the very thing that you need to help heal your situation altogether, especially if, you know, you worry about your everyday life, your finances, how you're going to pay your bills. You see what I'm saying? There's an opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles to start something new. And whatever this investment is, or this opportunity is, if you're looking to invest in yourself by pursuing a new career or taking up a new field of study, it's going to be worth it. When all is said and done, any stresses, let's say, that you might experience as a student, right? Especially if you're learning something new, if you're starting something new, maybe starting a new business or something like that, those stresses are going to be worth it, because at the end of the day, when you continue to put one foot in front of the other and invest in yourself and build and grow and develop your skills, you know, you're going to end up establishing or creating a really strong, secure foundation for long-term success. So the new door that is opening up to you, the next door, is one that's going to help you, I think, align with your true passions, your true purpose, with those creative endeavors and goals that you've always wanted to pursue. It's going to light you up from the inside out to take action, inspired action with the Page of Wands in the direction of new things, to try new things, to learn new things. And it's so that way you can heal a situation that maybe has been dissatisfactory, that has been stressful, that has been, you know, a thorn in your side in some way with that Nine of Swords. You know, the Ace of Pentacles, I always describe it as, you know, the gift that comes through. Like it's the package that gets delivered. It's Amazon knocking at your door to deliver the package. It is brand new energy. It's a portal. It's a door opening up to you to receive something in a tangible way. So the next door that's opening up to you is going to bring you something that you need in a tangible, physical way to assist you out of a situation that maybe has been causing stress or worry. And then it's going to help you make progress in the right direction to where you finally can feel safe. You finally can feel secure in what you're doing or what you're pursuing, or maybe in your household situation as well. You know, when your money's right, your career's doing well, I mean, you can breathe a little bit easier, right? There's less stress when you have all your needs met. There's less stress when you kind of are secure with what you're doing and with your surroundings and whatnot. So I feel like, yeah, I think whatever this next door is bringing to you is going to help you to feel more at ease, or to put your mind at ease, because it's going to secure you in a way that you can trust long term. 10 of Pentacles, that's long term energy. It'll open the door for you here to put your fears aside, your worries aside, to heal your stresses, and to set you up for success long term, for the long haul, right? 10 of Pentacles is energy that's built to last. You start off with this one pentacle, and then you get to this point. There might be some stresses along the way to get into that point, sure. I think we all deal with that when we're trying to achieve something big. You know, the road to success can oftentimes have a few bumps along the way. But when you finally arrive at the goal achieved over here with the 10 of Pentacles, and you've built yourself up from the ground up, let's say, you'll be proud of what you've accomplished when you finally arrive there, even though it might have been tough getting there. The reward would be worth it. So I think good news is coming your way with the door that's opening up to you. Good news, a healing of a situation that's been stressful, opportunities to learn, invest, or start something new, something fresh, maybe a new job, maybe a new career, maybe a new, the pursuit of a new passion, maybe the beginning of a new business for some of you. But whatever this is going to help put a challenging time behind you, I feel, and help you feel more confident moving forward into the future. And it's also going to build you up for future financial stability and success. Long term. So let's see if we can get a Making Magic card. Also, trust the big ideas that come through with the Page of Wands energy. It's really just the universe trying to nudge you, right? With a big, bold, bright idea. A creative one maybe for some of you. Because there's something in that, right? There's definitely some fruit in that idea when it comes through, and that's kind of Spirit's way of asking you to take divine inspired action in the pursuit of that, to open the door for yourself, right? Over here with the Ace of Pentacles. So you can tangibly receive in a physical, earthly way that which you've been inspired with. Okay. So let's see. I think I'm gonna grab this one first. All right, so it says air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. Okay, so air energy is that, you know, when you cut through the core of a situation, that reminds you of the Ace of Swords, because that's what the Sword of Truth does. It reveals something to you. So also air is communication, and we do have the Page of Wands, which is good news, okay? So communication's coming through there, and it's also coming through here, and it's going to reveal something to you. So phone calls, emails, text, yes, I would even say maybe possibly downloads for some of you. I feel like whatever communication or information that comes through to deliver good news is going to be of a more of a tangible, physical, earthly nature, not so much etheric. And I say that because we have all the pentacles on the table here. So it's like, this is actual physical correspondence, paper, news, phone calls, you know, that kind of information and news that's going to come through. If I were to see cups, if I were to see, you know, that, I would think more of, oh, maybe you'll get information delivered to you in a dream or something, you see. But in this case, no, this is real tangible, like, information presented to you. So definitely communication with these two cards, and it's going to reveal something too. It's going to show you what you need to do or take inspired action on. It's going to show you which direction you maybe need to put your energy or your focus. it's going to open you up to a possibility, and it's going to require you to take action on it. And that's what the next door is opening up for you. Big communication, good news, and it's going to launch something off the ground for you in a way that's going to set you up for future success. Maybe open a door towards creative endeavors and maybe business pursuits or a new job even. Expect to learn something new. Sometimes that happens when you get a new job, right? You need to learn the ropes in that way. Or when you take up a new field of study, you know, you obviously have to learn new things and explore ideas that you didn't explore before. If you're starting a new business, likewise, you got to learn the ropes in that too. I mean, this is definitely a fresh start for a lot of you, is what this next door is opening up to you, a fresh start. But this fresh start is exactly what's needed to alleviate something that's not working. And it does feel like whatever that is coming from the Nine of Swords. Okay. Let's see what this card says. It says, a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. The heart's will would be, I mean, will, determination, drive. That's Wands energy, creative pursuits and inspired action and passion, purpose. You know, your will, your drive, your determination is definitely aligned with the Wands energy. So it's like sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So I feel like that's talking about like the timing, right? The timing being appropriate to maybe pursue a desire on the heart, something that you will or create or desire or willing to being, right? The time is now to pursue that. We have new energy here with the Page, and we also have new energy with the Ace of Pentacles. So we know that a door is opening up to you to fulfill maybe a passion, a purpose, something you've always desired, or an intention that you now are put in a position to pursue with all your will and might. You get me? So I feel like the door is opening up to you to do this now, and you're going to receive news or word or something be revealed to you, some knowledge that comes through, knowledge and communication with the air, right? To bring you what you need to know so you can do what you need to do. Okay. So let's see if we can get a final oracle here with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Final message here. And it looks like this thing, whatever it is going to bring you joy. It's going to help pursue help you to pursue something on your heart or something you desire. An intention even. Whoa. Okay. Well, that flipped over, didn't it? Shit, which one was it? Is it this top one? I know it had black on it. Yeah. Okay. Let's find out what that says. Solitude. Okay. Let's find out. Solitude. All right, so it says sacred island. Islands are bodies of land surrounded by water. They can be in an atoll or a river basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive with their own unique verdant ecosystems, so they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be a detachment from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through volcanic activity. The thing that is universal in all islands is their isolation, and many cultures assign mystical symbolic meaning to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting places of gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. Okay, hold on, let me zoom in. It says, a sacred landscape wants you to know, spend some time alone in your life. This means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd, be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you are working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at the peak, is at its peak, so let it flow. That would fall in line with the Page of Wands, right? If you are in a relationship that's disempowering, this card suggests that it's time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests a safe haven, a sacred womb of incubation and self-transformation. So I like that card as well because it kind of ties into this healing energy, right? Because it's talking about, you know, going inward, seeking your own counsel. It also talks about stepping away. So again, if you have to step away from something in order to pursue something new, right? That would be that. That would be going your own way. And if there's anything that is disempowering you with that Nine of Swords energy, causing you stress, anxiety, or dissatisfaction, then it could be that you kind of got to take a step back, consult with yourself, and then come to your own conclusions, right? In order to pursue that which your heart desires. So it could be that this next chapter and this next door that's opening up to you is going to help you do exactly that. Anything that's disempowering you with that Nine of Swords, it's time to let go of that so you can heal from that situation and move on to bigger and better things. We see that the Ten of Pentacles here is trying to upgrade you. It's trying to level you up in a more stable, secure way so you can feel safe in your journey, in your household, in your surroundings, in your career, in your money, moving forward. So if there's anything that's disempowering you, this is saying to pull away from that. Do what you need to do to come to your own conclusions so you can trust yourself to take inspired action with the Page of Wands in the direction of something new. That's why it says if you're working on a project, maybe even considering it, right? Trust your instincts and follow your own lead, because there could be situations and scenarios where people try to talk you out of it. Like you want to start something fresh. You want to do something new. You get a big, bright idea. You want to follow through with it, but then you could have other people telling you, oh, are you sure you want to do that kind of thing? And it's like that kind of talk can talk you out of what you know your heart needs to do. And that's why that card says, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of heart's will. So it's like, what does your heart want? That's going to bring you joy, that's going to bring you happiness, that's going to bring you bliss, that's going to help you feel like you're flying and thriving. That's what this card is saying. You have to trust that, okay? Because your joy, your healing, your happiness, your sense of security is going to be found in what it is that you're inspired with, and it's going to require that you take the action to pursue it. But just know that the minute you decide to do that and you trust yourself to do it, the door will open up to you so you can receive it, right? And you can step away, like the Solitude card says, from anything that would disempower, right? Because it says, spend time alone in your life. This means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. And maybe that's why she has her hands over her ears this way, because maybe there's too much outside influence, right? Clouding her judgment too. So it could be in this next door that's opening up to you is one where you're like, to hell with all of that, to hell with people's opinions and thoughts. And as far as what I should be doing with my own life, I'm going to trust myself and I'm going to do what I need to do to pursue the life that I desire. Okay. And also if you're trying to start a creative project or pursue a goal in that way too, you know, likewise, trust your own counsel in regards to your creative endeavors and the goals that you have for yourself. Follow your own lead. And the next door that's opening up to you is going to help you do that, I feel. So expect something to be revealed to you. Expect good news. But it's all going to help to empower you further so you can create more for yourself with that Ten of Pentacles moving forward. Open the door so you can have more. Okay, that's what this reading feels like, pile number 3. So I will leave you here. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. You can also support what I do here by maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You can also visit my Etsy store. I have personal readings there when I have time and when I'm available. I will post them for people if they're interested. I also have handmade crystal jewelry that I make myself. I even have t-shirts that I design. So I have Starseed t-shirts that I create and design myself as well. So pay me a visit, explore my shop at your leisure. I look forward to seeing you around. Take care of yourself and always keep shining.